Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Right, this video is going to be like a part 2 of yesterday's video because I'm going to explain in more detail about the value and the profiles of. But I'll just pause because I want to get it right. This product out of Iceland thin crisp chip shop chicken curry pizza for £1. And what I forgot to say in the video yesterday, this is slightly overcooked, probably kept it in the oven for 2 minutes longer than I should have. But anyhow, as I was trying to say in the last video, but I never came across, is that it was generic, and because it was £1, it tasted like £1. It just didn't have any excitement that made you go, ooh, like that. It didn't have any oomph, it didn't have any punch. Like as I said, and I'll stick by it, that it's a nice gentle like that, nice gentle stroll, if you will, like a very, very soft acoustic ballad, which I was expecting it to be more like a Metallica in your face, oomphed. Or like a prog rock song with layers and excitement, and you don't know where it's got to, you don't know how it starts, how it middle, and how it ends, and that's the excitement, because that's what life should be like. But anyhow, while giving you a better review of that, and a more true review, I'm going to wash it down with that liquid-based beverage. But in the background, just cooling down ever so slightly, is hot water, and I'm going to put a tea bag in it soon, but I'm going to devour that. A pack of 4, 2 4-packs, so you get 8 for £10 in Iceland. Got 4 of them and 4 of the Aussie lemonade. Right. Oh, before I try this one now, I went like that and sprinkled over some curry powder. Looked at any part that didn't have a bit of curry powder on it, I put it in the spots that didn't have it. And then I ever so gently just went like that and sprinkled over peri peri seasoning. And then when I cut it into 4, I sprinkled over salt. So this is what it looks like. Right. Oh, already that's what yesterday's pizza should have been like. A wee bit of salt just takes it from there being generic and basic, and then puts it up there a bit. Everything in moderation, but salt just takes anything there. You could cook the most bland thing in the world and it's just there, or even there. A bit of salt and it takes it from there to there. Oh, aye. Right. Basically, and in essence, something very, very bland can be like that meh. Like trudging along, very like happy, well, trying to be happy and upbeat, like folky acoustic song. And then the salt comes to the party, sprinkles it on, and it's almost like halfway through the happy generic acoustic song. The salt comes over, sprinkles it, and then during the middle of the song, when you're just like meh, like electric guitar just turns up and puts a bit of zing. Or, to quote Levi Roots, it puts some music in your food. There's nothing wrong with things being bland if you like bland stuff, like, because generic, like water, generic. Some liquid-based beverages generic. If you know before you even eat it, there's got to be generic, and you knew it, then it's fine. Because you know what you're getting. It's just these days, because I'm older, and I like more complex flavours, because basically, and in essence, if you look at the logic in music, I like things with a lot more structure and layer and I like my food now to like almost be like the taste buds, like a prog rock song. Like you never know how it's going to start, middle and end, and it's almost like I want my food to be like a stage show of a really weird fantasy film that would only come from the mind of Tim Burton and well, people like Tim Burton and David Bowie. Like, aye, that's how I look at it, like that. Basically, and in essence, all I'm trying to say is, nowadays I want my food to be like a prog rock song. Long-winded, got so many layers, and you like are halfway through and you think, oh, I like this bit the best. Like you can almost break it up into sections. Like if it's more than 5 minutes long, you can think to yourself, oh, I like that part or that part or that part, and it's like food. A smorgasbord of taste buds dancing on your tongue to keep you interested. Aye, that's what else a prog rock song does, is keep you interested. Still a bit generic, and because it's slightly, and I mean slightly, overcooked, it's made it drier. But I'll pause you and I'll put some hoisin sauce on it. For now on, I'm going to use that logic. A prog rock song, very, very, very great example is early Genesis or early Yes. Like, for instance, Yes, because I was listening to them last night while doing hot lid cleaning, eyeballs. There's one of the songs where halfway through it takes about a minute and a half and they just do like a solo, very like generic and simple guitar and drumming, but then Rick Wakeman does a keyboard solo, and that layers upon layers, and that's what I want my food to be like. I'm just going to grab a knife, because when keeping this in the fridge, it's a bit, it goes a bit like solid. I think the cold solidifies it. It is absolutely amazing that on chicken, pork, beef. It's good if you have like lamb or beef wraps, or even like spring rolls or duck rolls, and have that as a dipping sauce. Like, I tried it once down in England for the first time ever, years ago, about 7 years ago maybe, and it was absolutely incredible, and now I can't stop eating it. It was up in the staff room at work, tried a tiny little bit of it, and I thought, oh no, I have to take that home, so I put it in the fridge, and then when I finished, I took it out of the fridge and put it in my bag and brought it home, and I've not regretted it since. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Right. Wait, I need to put a wee bit more on that bit. Right. Just a tad, but I didn't mean Tadic, the footballer. Right. Layers upon layers. There's technically three flavours now: curry powder, chicken peri peri seasoning, salt, and hoisin sauce. Oh, that's better. If I know what I know now though, 2 minutes before it was cooked, I would have drizzled over the sauce. Aye, to like stick onto it more. It is definitely changing. Aye, it is so much better with the salt and the peri peri seasoning. Could still do with a tiny bit more oomph, but anyhow. Aye, so overall, not too bad for the price. If you didn't add anything to it, it's a bit bland and a bit meh and a bit middle of the road. But if you really concentrate about like a pound for a pizza, could slightly be better, but it's generic. But for the price, it's not too bad. I mean, I have had a pound pizza that is so much better than this, like a generic. Cheese and tomatoes a bit better because at least the tomatoes like a bit more oomph. But if you just put 25p or 50p towards that pound and get one at £1.25 or £1.50, it's more oomph, like a free cheese or a pepperoni. Aye. But I remember trying a cheeseburger one once. Oh, that was stunning. It was quite thick as well, but that thick. It was nice, it was spongy, it was beautiful. Or chili beef. But I like sweet chili chicken and meat feast. They're my two favourites. But sometimes I like a double pepperami. But that's a bit too common nowadays. So I like to alternate and like try different things. That's been my New Year's resolution for the last 4 years, is every time I go out somewhere to buy something, get something that I've never had before and try it. Right, so my tea bag will be brewed enough in that cup that I'll be able to devour the liquid-based beverage it contains within it. So this was a more in-depth review of this Iceland thin crust chip shop curry chicken pizza. Again, still doesn't sound or maybe quite smell or look as it doesn't taste anywhere near as good as it sounds, looks or even smells. Aye. But hey ho. If I know what I know now though, I would have only just got one. Right. Over and out, I'm going to try and devour the rest of it, but I don't know if I'll finish it. Eddie Hill, tatty by you filthy animals.